There, what
Harish, are you practice there in Kerala?
in Kerala?
Practice, matlab, have you done your practice? Ki have you doing practice in Kerala for basic?
Just I'm here. I'm pursuing PhD degree.
Okay, personal PhD degree. Yeah.
Yeah. So the registration was not complete, but just I'm taking the lab only. After one
Okay,
year, it will complete it.
okay.
When I
After
come,
one.
when I give the exam
Huh.
and the interview,
Okay.
then
Okay.
it will take some time. It is 1 year.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Shall we
sir.
start?
I
What?
don't have enough time to prepare, sir, but let's see.
Let's see.
Because my daughter exam are going on, and I have to take class, Kathak class. So I have so many work that I have done
No
in a
problem.
day.
Topic is quite easy, and we must have some
Yes,
ideas about that. The
yes,
topic
sir. Yes, sir.
is the present system of education good in country? And it is a topic I think we need to talk about, and it's a topic everybody should talk about, the education system. So, what do you think, Mr. Harish? What do you think about it? Do you think does it need to change? The current system of the education
Education
in
system.
India is good or not? What do you think?
In my opinion, sir, there is no need to change in current education system. If there is need change, definitely it will change. But I don't think there is need change. If we can see that, sir, in 2000, before 30 to 40 years, only only few people can only few people was literate. But after the 30 to 4, after the 14 years, the present time 2025, the literature rate is very high. So there is no need to change the education system. Just we need to understand the education system, and we need to constant on that in education system.
Okay, so Harish wants to say that we don't need to change the current education system, whatever it is, however it is quite nice and it's working well.
Yeah,
Okay. And
yeah,
Seema,
it's working.
okay. Seema ma'am, what do you think about that? Do you agree with him?
Yes, sir. I सर कौन सा बताया था आई एडमायर क्या तो बताया था अगर अगर
I
उसमें डिबेट
partially
में अगर
agree.
I partly agree या फिर I beg to differ with you या फिर I totally agree
हाँ
मतलब
I beg to differ, Harish, because the current education system is more adoptable because when I doing students at that time in current situation there are so many learning platform are there. So in current education system is very good, sir. Modern education system focus on learning approach, skill development related on skill development, because I think when I doing studies at that time I thought ki you have made your career only education, but in current time any school, every school focus on matlab all over personality, sir. If you are good in sports, if you are they see student ki in which skills you are good, so they work on it. If you are good in sports, they put efforts children to play and whatever you want to learn in sports. And if you are good in writing, so they put effort in writing, you have to do practice daily. So in current education system I agree ki, there is no need to change anything, sir.
okay. Guys, we have one new friend, Manoj sir is there. Manoj sir, you can open the camera and mic. and you can tell your points. What do you think about this topic? Do we need to change anything in right now current education system? Manoj sir, can you listen to me?
Betu, don't do this.
Okay, Akash, what do you think about the topic?
They fight each other when I take class.
In my point of view, because today's our education system is based on only paperwork,
My
not
class
work
going on.
on
Why are you shouting?
schools and colleges. Because everyone ensure the rules and regulation are only work on paper. If we are sealed the rules and regulation in education system, not all, this is based on old education policy are applied.
Akash, your sound is not clear. Like, try to talk without using the earphone if it's possible. Because I think the earphone you are using, it's easy to listen or hear, but when you don't use it, then it will be clear. You can also listen, and when you speak, it will be clear so that we can understand what you are talking about. Okay, right now your voice is not clear. The sound is very low. Uh, okay, just remove it. Remove the earphone and let's see. Try to talk. Disconnect the earphone that were you were
Yes,
using.
yes,
Disconnect it and then speak. Now,
yes, sir. Can I audible?
yes, now it's quite better.
Excellent song.
Sir, sir, education system are basically work on only paperwork, not working on our colleges and schools. They have all education policy are applied on colleges and school, because everyone because um, and sir,
In my
sir,
opinion, I think the current system we need to change a bit. Like when we talk about, especially, let's talk about the basic one. So in
sir,
this,
government are change the education policy but not applied.
yes, Akash, I think your the connection is not quite so smooth. We are not able to listen you. Mano sir, are you there?
Sir, according to Right to Education 2009, sir, government ensured that children aged 6 to 14 receive free and compulsory education.
Okay. I think there are some things we need to change because the teaching way, I believe the way of teaching, the profession, the way teachers use to teach the students in school, like by 10th class, by 12th class, we need to change. Because what do they do when we go to the school and especially any classes? So they just give us a thing to cram. They just tell us that these are the things you cram and you just do the ratification, and after some time you'll just pass, which will not help us. And
Yes,
recently I have seen, just now also, this time also, this thing happens. When I ask my younger students, when I see them and I ask what are you learning, so they don't have the knowledge about any particular topic. They just are telling we are using a guide like Pariksha Bodh or Shivani, we are using it. We are just cramming the
Shivlal.
answers. We are just
yes,
Shivlal, and we are just cramming the answer to pass the exams, and which has been going for a long time. In the starting as well, when I used to learn in 10th class, in 11th class, I was also doing the same. And after some years, when I see students nowadays, I see the same thing is happening. So I think teachers have to make them understand that these things are not going to help. They need to understand the concept, which will help them in the future as well, in concept learning after the 12th class. So this thing in this one portion, I think It needs to change in 12th, in 11th, and in 10th as well. After that, one more opinion. I think we should in government school as well, in so many good school like private school, private institutions, we have options to learn. We have option to learn the swimming. We have options to do the art, drawing,
Hmm.
painting,
Hmm.
running, dancing, singing. These kind of things are there. But still, in government school, these kind of options are not available. If we go to
Sir,
any school,
here
we
I'm
don't have
talking
any
about, sir,
option.
here, I'm sorry, sir, I'm cut your voice. Sir, here I'm talking about government school, private school, yeah, only education system, both government or.
Education system, which includes both. We are talking
Okay,
about education system.
okay.
Okay, so you can say, you can also say, if you think that on one portion we are doing well, so you can talk about it. And if you want to give some examples, if you want to tell how can we improve more, so you can tell. There is no problem. You can tell your suggestion.
Sir, I want to add some points.
Please go ahead.
Sir, government already changing the scenario. You can see that, sir. For before that, the mm, the poverty people can't send their children to school. Then government applied the rule to madhyan bhojan. It's called
Hmm.
madhyan bhojan
Yeah, and right
for
to
the.
it, 2009 ke you get 6 to 14-year child free education in
हाँ
government
free
school.
and free education and madhyan bhojan, because of
Yeah,
madhyan bhojan they just create to lalach, sir.
Greed,
greedy,
greed.
They just
They just
create to
create
greed.
a
grade
greed.
in the poverty peoples, and
Greed.
the
Yeah.
students have to कि, yeah, today if I go call school today, I will get some food and some delicious food, extra things like puri and kheer, extra etc. That thing. So they just create. That's why he's changing the education. It is adding some points in the education system. They already did it. कि हाँ अब students are coming in schools. Now they're just changing the teacher scenario. Already, my father is a government teacher, so I know the points. The government already told him कि first you have to first you have to teach like you are a singer, and you create a curiosity on the students. कि if l- like you can dance in math kid, how add 2 to 5, you can sing about it, you can create some poems for students learning. These are the things the government's already doing.
Seema ma'am, you are saying something. You are just
Okay.
unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. I'm saying that government always given us in government school so many facilities, but it is all depend on your teacher ki how you are teaching, you are understand your responsibility or not. Yeah, it is. I think it is totally depend on teacher, school government teacher, sir.
No, so partially I differ you. There is not totally depend on the government teacher, because the government has given so much work, so much
No,
work
no
has
worries, no
given.
worries.
All the teachers are doing so much work. Already,
I
I'm saying my father work.
no, no,
He's not.
no, I am not telling your father
No,
done
no, no.
your
I'm
or
not
not
taking
because
personally. Sorry, I'm not taking personally. I'm
because
not taking personally.
I always been studying in Hindi medium school. So
Yeah.
when I was in fifth class, I go to school. I used to go to school daily, but I'm going to school. Teacher came and taking hajri in Hindi medium hajri,
Attendance.
present.
Attendance, attendance.
So taking present, he took us some math table adding and multiply, and they go to sleep in yeah,
No,
on the
I
chair.
don't
Yeah,
know
on
that
the
time what was to happen, but at present time I'm saying my father he don't have a time to take the class. He's taking only one class on fifth class. He's
yeah.
taking only math. Then after that he will go to do the other work like he's also a BLO BLO employee. So he's doing the BLO. There's so much work on the BLO. so he's doing all the things, and then if he will be free, then definitely he will take the class. But
First,
all the day he's told us ki he's telling us ki my son, there is no time to take the class. I want to take the class, but government has given us so much work. That's why I will not take the class. I
f-
can't take the class.
If teacher take a class properly, Harish, so government school will be good.
All, yeah.
Opposite
First
parent.
government have to understand that ki first we have to free the teacher. If teacher is
Yeah.
free, then definitely he will मतलब उनकी सर इच्छा जागना.
They will
uh,
find the interest.
Yeah.
हाँ, they will find the interest कि how I can easily teach to student.
First of all, thank you. Good evening, my fellow debaters. I want to say that according now education system in our India. Talking about history,
Okay.
in is education system in our India, it's better than um, in comparison to present time education system of our country was very good, so excellent,
Yeah.
because every government uh, like शिक्षा मंत्री को क्या कहते हैं एजुकेशन से मिनिस्टर
Education minister.
एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर आज was are very strict this time, because in history time the government teacher are not available in school time. He was at home or and every month to pay the government salary time to time. But this time it's very strict.
Hmm.
And
Sorry.
education system is in our country uh, like good, but they are no beneficial for every education career, because talking about other foreign country education system, uh, in other foreign एजुकेशन सिस्टम लाइक सर उसे कैसे कहेंगे कि मतलब जो बचपन से इच्छा है उसी वे में स्टार्टिंग से जाने देते हैं.
And
Childhood.
what we are interested in since childhood.
हाँ, whatever interested,
Childhood
What
also.
we are interested in since childhood.
whatever
What we are.
what
What?
we are interested since childhood, so related field to go in. But in our country is a 12 standard, a basic, every student firstly 12th pass, and then you choose the stream, like
Yeah,
you
nice
go
point.
in the
Like
future, like.
Neeraj has said a very nice point that first of all, every student has to pass 10th and 12th class, and then they have to decide which will be broken. I think in the since the starting, every student should have given the option that what do you want to do. They should be familiar with the points that these are the stream. Apart from becoming engineer and doctor, you can do something in the art field as well. Just like you can go to, there are Olympics, there are so many sports which you can show your
Hmm.
interest, and you can go and you can just dazzle the name of the India. So I think these things are there also we need to aware of. We are not very good at these things.
We are not aware. We are not aware of these things. But these things are all the available. All the government schools. When I was in my government school, I studied in Amlai. There is already available. These are the facilities in my government school.
It is
Already some
available. It
students
is
are.
available. I am saying it is available. Like in government colleges, in schools also it's available, but
But
they are doing,
but our
they are
parents are not allowed to play the Olympic games. They always
even
post
Yes, agree
your.
with you, Mr. Harish Chandra Vishwakarma. Because in talking about in our country, like a student was interested in a player like a football, but the parents
Ah,
are not allowed, because first priority take parents. You pass the 10th exam and 12th, and then after you to play,
Then you can
to
join
play,
any game.
you can
Then you
join.
can play.
But time was left,
Yeah,
मतलब निकल जाता है.
that
हाँ,
time parents always used to do, always used to say, firstly you have to completed your 10th, 12th.
Yes,
After that, whatever you can do. But before 10th, 12th, pursuing, you don't do anything. Yeah, any sports.
yes.
Yeah.
When until student was past the 10th 12th, then until your time was left,
Time runs
because
out.
मत इसको कैसे बोलेंगे, टाइम इज नाउ गो.
Time runs out.
बाद
Time
में
runs
पता
out.
चलता है ऐसे,
है ना?
time
ऐसे
Time
runs
कैसे
out.
runs
बोलेंगे, बाद में
out.
पता चलता है.
You realize later.
है जा रहा.
You realize later.
You
You
realize
realize.
later.
Student
Yes.
was realized later,
Later.
and then change change career, like in fifth class, student was uh, think like in fifth class, like in future I make doctor, and then upcoming in 10th standard, student was think that like I'm making in future engineer, and then after 12th class pass, and then change any
Obviously, because
change
he doesn't
in.
get the time to become to do anything. He gets less
Earlier,
time.
earlier I used to be that only study make a career. But in current time, you can make your career. There are so many. You can make sports, singing, dancing. Yeah, there are so many options are there.
in
Sir,
my in my opinion, according to me, sir, every student uh, study is a must, but study with one more additional skills, like sports, uh, everything. If,
Everything they need to all the students.
yeah, in current time, so many parents are aware this kind of thing. If you are
When I was
interested,
studying, when I was studying
interested
in ninth
in, yeah.
standard, my father told me ki, if you want to play, okay, you can play, but you have to do
You
the
have to
one
do
thing,
it, yeah.
mm, leave the my house. If you want to live in my house, you have to study more. When you come from school, you have to take the seat and study. If you
Yeah, I
can't do
agree
that,
with you.
then you can leave my home. There's a chance.
Yeah.
I'm giving you
That,
two choice.
yeah, that
uh,
time they support
then,
us.
then I chose my
one
study,
more point,
and
I
I cracked it, and I did a 77%. I know that is
one
not good, but if my father was not told me कि you have to do this, then definitely I will not score that much.
Akash, you also speak something, yeah.
Yes, sir.
And Akash, please join the conversation daily. You are in the
Yes, sir.
last year, I guess, and you need to speak. You need to get such environment where you should be talking. If you don't speak daily, if you
Yes,
think
sir.
that companies are coming and before only 5 or 6 days you will prepare for the things, so it's not possible. You need to adopt the environment and you need to bring naturality. Okay, please take some time out and take
Yes.
the classes daily.
sir, one more add this point, our education system. Uh,
Dheeraj has got so many points. He's reading the ideas. He's learning. He's not like the people like Akash.
Yes, sir.
a habit. It is a not a good way, because uh, it causing tuitions. Uh, student children are, they do not other activity to do,
Hmm.
because after coming is in our country for 6 to 7 hours in a school to spend in a 24 hours, and फिर
Yeah,
after After coming schools, and then you go fastly, then you coaching like 2 to 3 hours. It is a
Hmm.
not a good, because it is a habit, bad habit.
We
Every
need
student.
to, teachers need to create
We are
something
just
that we should be
habituated now.
interested. We should be interested in
Yes.
spending the time, because
Samush,
we don't know what happens after spending 1 or 2 hours. We just get bored. We just feel like going home. So like till the end, if our feeling will be the same, it means we are not improving for the future. We need to bring different naturality, plus teachers need to motivate students that they should be coming. I see nobody like in schools. They don't, in if we compare in schools and in private coachings. So we see that in private coaching, teachers tell students, talk to them personally, and tell them to come daily, and tell them what's the benefits of the things. But in school, they don't see. We don't see that teachers interacting with teachers, with students, and they are trying to motivate them, encouraging them to come daily. If students
sir, I want
if
to
students
add
don't
one more
realize,
example.
please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Sir, you can see that, sir, when we are in 10th standard or 12th standard, we everyone, every student was doing the coaching. Every student are attending the coaching, but
Yeah, from nursery, from nursery.
you can say that from nursery. But that student, when he reached in college, this is the most मतलब कि उससे खतरनाक, sir, the most was
Dangerous, dangerous.
syllabus, the most was syllabus he cracked without coaching, sir. Then how it is possible? Because of he know the self awareness, and he know okay,
Self.
here no one teach me, and no one take the classes about the extra coaching classes in the colleges. Every students are learning from his from himself. But he
Sir,
knew in the 10th standard ki we can't do without coaching. We can't crack the 10th class exam without cracking. He is
sir,
this thing is fed by this thing is fed in mentality by the by the society, and by the friends, by the other, also parents. The major involvement, you have to attend extra class, you have to attend the like coaching, because of
They
sir,
don't,
Sharma,
they don't,
Mr.
they
Sharma,
don't
sir
complain in
already
school.
told.
Yeah, they send us, you have to go to taking a coaching class for improving your subjects. Yeah.
sir, one more point. Sir, I wanted to one more point in this topic. Talking about other countries in comparison. In our country, uh, to a 20-year-old to 30-year-old, many students are to prepare. They does not in our life stable. Uh, 80% students does not stable in our life, or in comparison to foreign country, like to 20 years old student to make our companies, and uh, to run the company our, मतलब खुद की कंपनी
Is
चला रहे
running
हैं,
the company.
And their
is running the company, run the own company. Its education system is our country, our India is a blast, but is it talking about sports maybe means in a sports uh, was very bad, because in China, Japan, like South Korea, were in
Ah,
since childhood school time to play every sports. Uh, it is the main reason to in Olympic Games. China, Japan was won the large amount of gold medal, or in comparison India, only 3 to 4, 3 to 6, because since childhood it does not support like parents with our society.
Even last year we did not get even one. We
Yes,
remember in even one
it's
book.
so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah, it's so embarrassing. We need to,
Sir,
and it's not like
firstly, sir,
we.
our school not provide any game game periods are not providing because teachers are said to because your exam is coming on your extra class and we will take your extra classes. That was teacher student not appear to any activities that will not participate in activities.
So for the conclusion, we can see that one thing everybody should focus on, which is the sports. है ना?
Yeah.
We are witness the sports.
Yes.
Everybody has got some different ability to do something. If you get a chance in your field,
Yeah.
you can do better. It will be good for your future and your mindset as well. You'll be focused and you'll be having something to do.
Yeah.
Uh, um,
Sir, I think current education on based on skills, sir. Every school in current time, I can see every school they give us skills development education, sir.
Hmm.
uh,
Because everybody wants to crack the government exam. Everybody wants to crack the government exam. And it's not our
yes,
fault. I will not say it's our students' fault because we don't have the option. We just see the respect and reputation. The guy who has got the government exam, they get the reputation, so therefore we just go for that. When we get the option, therefore it's
We
not
are
our
just
fault. I will
copying,
not
sir.
say that it's your fault you are preparing for government exam.
Hmm.
We are not having options, so what can we do? Everybody we want to earn the money as well as the respect. And where we get both, we'll go for that.
Hmm.
You can see that if one person has the 50,000 salary and he is doing his job in government, but one another person he is doing in private sector job and he is earning 1 lakh rupees. But the if मगर सर बात आती है अगर respect की,
When
how
the
we can say,
when the when the
When I
point
talk about.
comes, when the point
huh?
comes, when the point
हाँ,
comes,
when the point comes on the respect, definitely the society will give the respect on government job
Government
employee.
job.
talking
Don't
about
want to
this,
they don't want to give respect on the private sector employee.
I don't.
Just exam, only one exam you have to crack. But if you want to work in the private company, you have to crack on the 4 rounds. First one is exam, then second one is GD, third one is other and blah blah different things
then
you have to clear.
interview.
And every
Yeah,
time you have
After that
to
you have to.
every
After that
time
you
you
have
have
to
to
get
get knowledge about
interview.
what the
and then नीचे
things are
यहीं बैठा
going
रहो.
today every time. But in government sector you don't have to get knowledge what the scenario are going today. Just once you got selection, then you relax. Every month you will get the money and just enjoy. But if you are doing job in the private sector, then every time you have to get
You have to
knowledge
do.
what's the trending, what is going on the trending. If you don't have the knowledge on the trending, then definitely you will get fired.
Talking about this present time, every daughter fathers wanted to a government service uh, son-in-law. दामाद को क्या बोलते हैं इंग्लिश में?
Son-in-law.
Every daughter fathers wanted to a
every
government
every
service son-in-law.
yeah.
This is wrong.
Seema ma'am, is he right?
There's so much factors which is involved in.
Sir, I also wanted my husband government job, sir, but I don't get government job person.
if you if you mm, if you
It is a
if you
large
got your
amount of.
husband government employee, definitely you will not earn so much money because in government employee can earn only a fixed amount. There is a
Yeah.
40,000, 50,000. But if the person is a private employee person,
They
he can earn
they
so
will
much
cut your
money.
salary. If you are not go there regular, yeah, they will cut your salary.
Ah,
Uh,
In the
sir,
in
one
one,
more,
hmm.
sir, one more point I add in this topic. Uh, in school time, uh, in our country, to study, to learn the every student like Akbar in history. It is history subject was deleted syllabus. It इसकी जगह पे क्या बोलेंगे सर इसको?
Instead of this
Instead
chapter.
instead of this subject like skills, because in future time and present time is totally depend on student on how to skill how to the number of skills in a student, because it don't need to like Akbar war like history subject
Birbal.
was deleted I think, because
I don't know about that the history
it
subject.
is
The
not because it in a government exam, or they do not remember the in a school time uh, history chapter, because when a student to prepare the government exam then repeat the study history chapters. uh, History subject instead of like robotics, like computer science, technology in future are help for student. It is not helpful like history, geography.
Dheeraj, you are stuck.
I
maybe
am
someone.
stopped.
Okay, so like suppose, guys, suppose you have given the all power to change anything in India, है ना, as a education purpose. What will you change? What are the some things which will you change? And plus, what are some things which will you stop, which you don't like that we need to continue? How will you deal with the situation and what will you change? And
Sir, I would like to stop the extra curriculum activity which is going on every day, sir. I am fed of this kind of thing from school, sir. I am
No,
every day I am doing a
the extracurricular
cutting,
activity
pasting,
is
sir.
very good for
Yes,
all
sir.
the students. Only the
Yeah,
extracurricular activity,
extra curriculum
the
activity.
student, the children can learn all the things.
No, they
He
cannot.
can't
Yes.
learn all the things.
I,
What
Yeah,
you say,
man.
bhai? What you
Seema ma'am,
say?
you speak your points and then Harish will get the chance. You speak your
Okay.
point first.
Okay. I would like to stop the extra curriculum activities, sir, because I am fed of this kind of thing. Given us daily cutting, pasting. So I am very irritated, sir. And second question, what is second
And
question?
what
What
will
you
you
want to
change? The
change?
first, Hannah, what will you do? What will you do and what will you stop? So this is a you are saying that this extra curriculum activity you will stop this
I want
because
to
it's
stop.
kind of and it's kind of boring daily doing the same thing will be
Okay.
irritating sometimes. What are the some things which will you create to find the interest and to teach students something new?
Sir, teaching skill, I want to change, sir. Teaching
Teaching
skills.
skills.
Yeah,
How
teaching
should
way, how to the way they are teaching our children, sir, the way how to make understand a child. Firstly, you have to see a child ki the it means ki what kind of children they can observe my lesson, yeah, they how to understand my lesson, sir. So the teachers are focused on every child's in his ability, sir. According to his ability, they taught them.
okay, so like you want to say like teachers should see that how is the students and according
Yeah,
to them they should teach them. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Just like the movie you are talking about Tare Zameen Par.
no, sir,
Yeah,
every children has a
it's a good
different, sir,
example.
तारक
different
मेहता का
kind
उल्टा
of children
चश्मा.
are there, sir.
Okay, okay, Seema ma'am has answered. Now Harish, what will you change and what will you stop if you have given if you have been given all the powers to change anything in education system?
If the government has given me all the power, then first I have to uh, teach them all the teachers. First you have to first we tell them all the teachers have create digital. All the teachers know all the digital things, and all the schools have some projectors, computers, everything.
Hmm.
They just if the students have if a student want to do anything, they can just create it. And all the type of the teachers present in all the district. I know this. I can't I can't make one every I can't appoint everywhere like every teacher, but I can't everywhere, but I can increase the availability of the teacher. Like if the student is in 8th or 10th standard, he want to learn about the stock market and any other thing like arts and painting, then there is a 4 to 5 teacher who can teach them, okay, how is the art, what is art, what is the painting, what is the stock.
Yeah, this is facility should
I
be in
just
government
want
school.
a point or like that teachers, and every teacher know about the digital, what is the digital marketing, what is the digital thing,
Hmm.
because government
Yes,
already did all the things are the digitally, but the teachers don't know what is the digital, how to run the app, how to run how to give the attendance sheet.
Firstly,
I totally
government
agree
school
with
training.
Harish Chandra.
Yeah,
Because in our country, a student does not uh, decide in our future how to go on in a future. They cannot decide. They cannot decide the future because uh, school in our education system is totally focused on like 10th standard or 12th standard. Then after go decide how to will you go, because
yeah,
they do not know, because like in 8th standard student, they do not know about like a software engineer, like a robotics, stock market, digital marketing. if
Hmm.
if extra curriculum activities like a stock market, uh, how to software engineer, what is software engineer, then students at uh, standard student know, and then decide the will you will go in a future. Because in our country 12th standard student, and then after decide when is- in a future go, matlab go.
Hmm. Nice. In today's, I liked the two conversations. Like 2 days ago when we were conversing on Nota, so I enjoyed the conversation on like that one, and today's one I'm enjoying because I'm having too much ideas, and everybody's talking about their points. So like these
Okay,
two
sir.
conversation,
Sir,
I
sir,
it's a,
always a point always give us should be easy points, sir.
sir, I have one question, can I ask?
ask, ma'am. Seema ma'am is talking about one nation in one election. I know Seema ma'am didn't like the point, didn't like the topic I sent that day.
No, sir, I don't like this kind of topic, sir, because I am not aware politics, sir.
So
You
just
have
I am
you
asking
bunked
only
out the
one
history
question.
class.
What is
Sir,
the as per
No,
you,
no,
what is the
it is,
education?
and no, no, sir, because of, sir,
I just
let it.
saying because it's trending nowadays, so I thought let's have a talk about that. It's trending nowadays. There is something happening about one nation, one election. So I thought why not we should talk. Like some new students are there, so they can get the chance to talk in GD. So I thought let's take a chance. Okay. Yes, Harish, you are asking something?
sir, I asked something. I want to
Just
tomorrow debate topic is a
Just I want to
private
know
job
what is the
versus
education as per
government job.
you. What is the definition of education from your point of?
From my point of view.
For all of the one.
Acha, like everybody has to say. Though, in my
हाँ,
opinion, I will say, just like again the same things we have been talking, I would like to say that education means something which students are, which I'm interested in. It should not be only related to books, it should be related to my extracurricular activities like sports, swimming, dancing, everything. Whatever I find the interest, and if I'm getting the chance by government, by my family, and if I'm getting the chance, so I will do it. So I will say this is the education in a positive way. Learning something in a positive way, I will say this will be called the education. A student
Yeah.
should a student, like, even after learning 12th class, after spending 12 years in the school, if any guy, if any student is doing any wrong thing, doing any crime, so what did he learn?
He
Nothing. It
didn't learn
means
anything.
he did not learn anything. It means he needs to learn. We need to change the
Yeah.
things. And we
Hmm.
see most of the guys who have just committed the crime, they have passed 10th and 12th, which means there is
Hmm.
some weakness in our education system. There is something we need to improve. So I think if after, even after 12th class, if a student does not need to do any crime, he just needs to use his mind to make the money, to make himself happy. So I believe that this will be the right education. He will be in the right direction, and one or the other day he will get his target.
Hmm.
He should be thinking about the welfare of the people. He should be serving the society, because that's what we need to do. That's what we do. I
Hmm.
serve you, then you will serve me, and you will serve someone else, then somebody will serve you. Nobody will work on their own. Everybody just we follow the rule of given and taken. What we do, we just follow give and taken. We give something, I give you something, then you give me something. You give somebody to someone, then he gives you somebody someone. So these kind of things works. Okay.
Hmm.
And it should be done positively. We should not do any negative. And the negative I'm about using, which means the crime, which has been increased nowadays.
Hmm.
Okay. Now who will answer this one question? Let's drop this one question. Akash will tell. Akash, if you have got all the powers to change or to start something new, what will you do? First you answer, try to speak, and then we will talk about the what's the definition of education according to themselves. Akash, can you listen to me? Tell me, if you have
Yes,
got
sir.
all power in education, so what will you change in education, and what will you stop?
Sir, first of all, we have changed to the um, uh, 6 to first to 8th class in sir, activity class are allowed to everyone, because we have teachers are not allowed to activities and game, playing a game and other things. And then after I will choose the any particular subject. He have and his choice what is like her is a programmer. He's a become a programmer. It's a choose her field and become a teacher. He will choose her field. And sir,
So yeah, I totally agree with Akash. Just as my friend said it, one from first class to eighth class, to every student to learn, uh, to allow the first to eighth class, and then 1 year only in school time to in future how like मतलब पढ़ाने को क्या कहते हैं सर every school to teach like a different area. It helps students know the every career side like programming, software engineering, like stock market. 1 year only in school time to teach the according to future.
Dheeraj, are you doing engineering?
Yes,
every
I am doing engineering.
every time you took points, engineering and stock market like this.
He
Yes,
takes the thing personally.
Yeah.
sir. I want to tomorrow debate topic is a private service and government service,
Okay, I will send the same topic. Now
because
let's
Seema
come.
ma'am
Hmm.
because Seema ma'am was a government service, many point to take.
Okay. Now let's come to the question what Harish has asked. Harish has asked that what's the definition of education according to you? How will you differentiate? How will you tell what is education? Who would like to tell? Seema ma'am?
No, sir.
No.
I'm thinking, sir.
Akash Yadav. Akash is very happy guy here in Bhopal.
But sir, I can say Hindi, but I am not able to say how to give answer
Okay,
in English, sir.
I am telling the answer
Ma'am,
from my point of view.
if you don't try, how will you know that you are able to speak or not?
Yes, sir, I'm trying to do, sir. That's why I'm saying I'm thinking.
I think. Yes, Harish.
Yeah. In my point of view, if you are giving a if you are giving anyone to respect and giving help, you are helping anyone, then
That's
you
what
are
I'm trying to say, sir. That's what I'm trying to say.
then you are the educated. If you are not
Yeah.
doing like that, you are just hurting everyone
Yeah.
and you are just making fun everyone and you are telling ki, yeah, I am educated person. I
Yeah.
did my 12th and I did my bachelor degree from this,
Mm.
yes, and the other things
If
like
you are
BA and
humble
other.
and if you are kind,
You
so
are not
uh,
humble. You are not giving the respect anyone. You are not giving the respect to oldest person and any other sir, क्या बोलते हैं उन्हें जो रास्ते में
Strangers.
strangers, any strangers, then you are not educated.
yeah.
I think this is the real definition of education. Just we are need
Yeah.
the need of education for the living. Just you are for the behavior, how to improve your
Yeah.
behavior. So there is only one key to improve your behavior. One is education. If you have education, you can improve your behavior, your potency, everything.
Mm.
Yes, I totally agree with Mr. Harishchand. Education system it does not matter you get it like master degree like PhD degree. It totally depend on your behavior and skills. Uh, you
Yeah.
get you get you get many like a master degree, PhD degree. It is a only a paper. It does not everyone to see your degree. Everyone to everyone to focus on your notice like your way of talking, like behavior and helping. You are helping purpose, helping people or not.
Hmm.
Uh, because it your degree does not everyone to see or no it is not possible to
Yeah.
to show the
Yeah.
your
Your
degree
you
is
mean
unfortunately
your education see your personality.
yes
Okay.
because in our country the education is a like a paper of peace according in my opinion.
Okay. Anybody would like to say anything about this one question?
No, sir, I am trying to say that Dheeraj and Harish says कि if you are fully qualified and if you are not humble, if you are not polite front of every person, so your education are front of your degree and just a piece of paper piece, sir.
Sir, one more point I add this to the topic. Uh, if in our country, talking about in our country, this present time, many students, many person have get it like a master degree, bachelor degree, but they have not related any skills,
Hmm.
any skills. Every student pass the you get the like bachelor degree master degree but after get the degree इसके कैसे पता बोलेंगे सर बाद में पता चलता है
After some time, we realize.
After some time, we realize if you take 12 to 15 years in take to 12 to 15 years study, and then after we realize you get only 10 to 15,000 per month job, because 12 to 15, like 20,000 unemployed unemployed person to get it every month.
Easily. If you are a Swiggy delivery boy, easily you can earn in 1 month 40,000 rupees. You know, in Kerala, I ordered in Flipkart one neckband. You know who was delivered the neckband, and he's delivering he's delivering the parcel in R15.
Just only 10 minutes.
In R15 bike. I was asking why you are delivering in
Shame on you,
R15? बोलता है,
Vikash.
this is my favorite bike and that's why मतलब petrol बचता है. The petrol is left over if you are delivering in this bike. Okay, yeah, I can easily earn 30,000 per month. Just I am thinking here I am earning 20,000 and you are earning 30,000 rupees.
Sometimes.
In
Hmm.
Sir,
Bola.
one more point at
Bola,
this
bola.
topic. Every guy in our country like to work in a corporate life, like to every month get 15 to 20,000. Every person, employed, unemployed, are equal. But like like chapri guys, every
फ्रिवलस बोल
month
सकते
like
हो, फ्रिवलस इंग्लिश में फ्रिवलस बोलते हैं, FRIVOLOUS.
several
फ्रिवलस. फ्रिवलस.
frivolous people, frivolous guy, mm, to buy a bike like a R15 and it Duke KTM on EMI. Like every person like get 20,000 per month, and you buy the 2 to 3 lakh something price of bike, and half of salary to pay every month like EMI. It is not good, because it
Okay,
is
okay.
not good.
Akash, do you know Akash also has KTM? You want to say Akash is Chapri?
Akash, your favorite bike is a KTM.
अरे
मामा
very.
को फोन लगा लो, फोन आ रहा है बाहर.
Akash, listening to me?
He will not listen to you now. You have called his real name. Now he will not listen to you. Okay, very.
What about things, Sima ma'am? This like a bike.
My father-in-law calling me, so I said my son ki you call them.
Okay, okay.
हाँ, so like है ना, like you can let's finish the class. We have already conversed enough. I will send you the topic.
Yeah.
Like Dhira just said, the private versus government. So we'll talk about it, something new and some easy points.